Born in the Midwest, but spending much of her life in New England, Heather Peirson is a pianist, multi-instrumentalist, singer-songwriter, song leader, and performer whose inspiring live performances and growing catalog of releases delve into Americana, blues, New Orleans jazz, vocal chants, instrumental piano, and of course, folk. Best known for her ease at the piano and her bell-toned vocals, her songs and musicianship embody joy, honesty, playfulness, and desire to share from the heart. She has released 14 albums and several singles of original music. I booked her 3 times for concerts in WFMT and remain taken by her poetry, sincerity, and versatility. She's joined by her longtime partner, Sean Nadeau. Please welcome Heather Peirson.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you all for sticking around. We're going to play some newer songs of mine, but if you're hearing me for the first time, these are all new songs. Yeah, I got a question for y'all. When was the last time you slowed yourself down long enough to feel your feet on the ground? It takes a lifetime to learn, and only one breath to forget. When was the last time you tried something new? Something that you think is not really you. It takes so long to discern. The stuff you don't do is what you most regret. So get out there and feel something. Leave behind your worry down. Get out there and feel something. Find out what you're all about. Do you remember when you were a kid and so enamored with everything you did, and then your life took a turn, and in your grown-up ways you were set? Oh, if only you could go back somehow and tell yourself everything you know now, but there's no way to return. So tell that kid in you not to fret, and get out there and feel something. Leave behind your worry down. Get out there and feel something. Find out what you're all about. The clock is running and so are you. These mindful moments and chances are few. So take them while you can, and I will too. I feel it too. So we live in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, in a town called Conway, in the valley of Mount Washington. We actually made the national news this year for the coldest, what was it, the coldest wind chill ever recorded, I think, on the Earth's surface. It was kind of in our backyard, so kind of the opposite of Texas, right? Yeah. And this is a song I wrote in that really strange summer of 2020 when we weren't going anywhere. You know, we were all just home. And it didn't take me long to realize just how lucky we are to live in such a beautiful place, and there are far worse places to be stuck for a while than the White Mountains in New Hampshire. So this is a song inspired by the beauty of the place that we call home. Up here in the mountains, I can hear things like the whole of my life ringing in my ears. Up here in the mountains, I can see things like the movement of glaciers over thousands of years. But down in the valley, and all the hustle and bustle and fray, I spend my nights dreaming about how I can get away. Even for just one day, I want to slow my life down. And I want to know that I'm really living. I want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. Up here in the mountains, I can hold things like a handful of water drawn from deep in the earth. Up here in the mountains, I can remember things like the goodness I've carried from the day of my birth. But down in the valley, and all the noise and neon lights, I spend my days hoping that my dreams will take flight. Maybe they will tonight. I want to slow my life down. And I want to know that I'm really living. I want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. I want to slow my life down, and I want to know that I'm really living. I want to feel more deeply and more completely, and find the gift in me that's waiting to be given away. I want to find the gift in me that's waiting to be given with my whole heart away. Thank you very much. So we'll meet you upstairs after we send you off with a little gospel thing. And if you've been wanting to dance or sing along or clap or wave something in the air, yeah, you're welcome to do that. me. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that blessed day that my joy at last came back to me. I'm so glad for the lessons that I learned. I'm so glad for the lessons that I learned. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that blessed day that I'm glad for those lessons that I learned. I'm so glad that I lived to tell the tale. I'm so glad that I lived to tell the tale. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that blessed day that I lived at last to tell the tale. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me. I'm so glad that my joy came back to me. Yes, I cried and I prayed until that blessed day that my joy